This guy's got cameras on him 24 hours a day, so obviously he's gonna make a few mistakes, especially considering he's about 197 years old and he's deeply senile. So I think it's a bit unfair to pick up on occasional tripping up, going up the stairs. Although I think the Democrats missed a chance to get somebody young and vital into that role.
I think they thought that was Kamala Harris. Yes, we all laughed at that. What do you think, Scarlett?
Since the Ukraine war has started, I wake up every morning thanking God that we don't have Trump as president. I really do. I would much rather have Joe Biden, for all his faults, who is surrounded by good advisors, than Trump, who never took any advice at all, and we had no idea what he was going to do. I absolutely, I do feel safe. I feel much safer with the Americans at the moment than I did for 4 years.
Really?
But that was one of Trump's strengths. I mean, China even said in intelligence notes that they feared Trump because he was so unpredictable. I don't think Putin would have invaded Ukraine if Trump was.
This is the point.
I think Trump. I think Trump would have encouraged Putin to invade. I mean, when Putin invaded,
you're way off.
When Putin invaded, Trump said, Putin is the brightest man on the planet, right? It took some time.
Was this Crimea in 2014?
No, this is Ukraine this year, right? I mean, actually...
I think you're taking that comment out of context.
Trump's immediate response was, this is the sort of thing that Putin does. And he'd much rather have Putin than NATO.
You do raise an important thing. I mean, Trump, this has exposed a weakness in Trump because he's not allied with NATO. He wasn't strongly behind NATO. He's not strongly behind Europe. He's very isolationist. And also he doesn't respect freedom and democracy in the same way that, European and Western
So who are you
leaders
talking about? Who doesn't respect freedom?
Trump.
OK, so I've listened to you both, but I think first of all, I agree with you. There's no way that Putin would have invaded had Trump being at the helm, because, as you said, he was actually slightly petrified of him. And I don't think fear is such a bad thing, because I reckon the rest of the world is actually scared of Putin right now. The fact that Trump was able to, in a sense, there was peace in the Middle East, and a lot of people...
Oh, was there?
Hang on.
That one.
In a sense, I know a lot of people within the Middle East who are actually more comfortable with Trump being there, because actually it was less volatile. Not only that, but he was able to speak to Kim Jong-un, somebody that I'd never even seen. So he's able to speak to those leaders. He was also able to speak to Vladimir Putin, who appeared to be afraid of him. And within Trump's reign, within Trump's reign, that he didn't start any wars.
Yeah.
So I have got to say that looking at sleepy Joe Biden, he talked about Pennsylvania University, where he said he lectured there, but he was a professor there. He was never a professor there. I mean, come on. If this is the leader of the free world who has his hand available to press the button, I would be more worried about him.